Hey, what's up guys, it's 𝗙𝗏𝗏 here and I'm really sorry for taking a 2 days break. I was not feeling well, so I was recovering. But we are back now, and what better day to be back than Thursday. And today the mega update came, the 5.4.0. So without a long introduction, let's get straight into the video and explain what is new. So here we have our game opened. So you can see I have already opened this game. I already collected the rewards. I was going through the game, so when I do a video I can explain better about the video, knowing what to say. I took the contracts too. I got nothing, by the way, from that 1 billion campaign. I got for 7 tries. I got 7 tries, but I didn't get anyone from that 7 tries, as you guys can see. It's 250 players pack, so don't expect too much, but there is a guaranteed random epic, so you can get at least one of them. I hope you all get Ronaldinho or Steven Gerrard, because the rest of the guys in the pack is not worth it, I'm telling you. But if you have a free to play squad, maybe it can help you. And let's talk about the main event, National All-Star. Now this pack, even though it's 250, it's not a scam, guys. I mean, look at those players in the pack. Eden Hazard, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The only problem about this Zlatan is that he is focused in the box, and that means he will be dropping back a lot, which is not my playstyle. I only use Muller because he has great finishing and positioning in the front. And Eden Hazard, absolute top card. And he is whole player, guys. I'm not even lying. He might be up there with Gullit. I haven't used him, I haven't gotten him. And we have Pep Guardiola, who is orchestrator, so he's good. Pepe, oh, absolutely amazing. The Destroyer, as you guys can see, his height is 188. He's okay for a defender. Then you can see Sneijder, Sokovic, Lampard. It's a good pack. If you want, you can spin for this pack. But if I were you, I wouldn't spin for it, because World Cup is coming closer, and I'm pretty sure they will give more importance to the World Cup players than this. So you can wait for those packs, and you can get guaranteed players from those packs. And to talk about the J League, you can see Andres Iniesta and Brazil League players, player of the week. Worldwide, you can see Erling Haaland, Ousmane Dembele, Marcus Rashford. They're all good. If you're free to play and you want players, you can go for this pack. So yeah, that comes to an end with packs. And in manager, there are no new managers. The previous old managers are there, although Niko Kovac is still available. So if you want a good long ball counter, just go for it. Now here we talk about a new feature, the faint command type. Usually, as you guys can see, it stays on smart. I will tell you each one. Easy, as you guys can see in the screen, it's triggered based on the situation of the player. It's automatically set. And smart, it's also based on the situation, but it depends on our input. And advanced is completely on our hand. The way we perform, they will perform. So I will show you some moves of it further in the video. Towards the end, we'll play a game, and it's going to be AI game, because I don't want to take a long game. I just want to show you the specific types. We'll play it in Legend AI, so it's more of a fair. So you can see that is the main thing that came in the settings. Now let's talk about the main thing, that is Master League Sprint. The people who are waiting for this a lot, and it's finally here. So you can see this is how it looks. So this synergy you can see there, that shows our team strength. So if the opponent has a lower, that means it's more likely you will win the game. But if you are lower and your opponent has more, that means you are likely to lose the game. So as you can see, there is team management, where you can sign players and managers. It can be done from your dream team. You can use your dream team players. You can release players, episodes such as your player got injured in training, etc. Then you can see competition info, top scorers, top assists, similar to the league event. You can see the game plan. You start with a basic team, nothing crazy. You select the team, you manage it, Now if I click next, they will give you prediction. As you guys can see, as I have more synergy, you can see 59% and 23%. So if I click kick off, this animation will do, which I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll give a W for the animation. So see, it's halftime 1-1 and full time 2-2. It's not a guaranteed win that you win, because it was almost certainly equal. You drew the game, so it's not guaranteed that you will win even if you have high synergy. So that's about Master League. Now let's get into the game. So we are in the AI game now. We have chosen legend difficulty, and you can see my team is as this, and the opponent is Sweden. It's AI legend difficulty. So let's get into the game and see the new features. So we have started the game. First we'll test out. There are so many different methods come for defending now, so we can see that too, because it's legend difficulty, so of course they will attack. This Muller loses the ball, but that's fine. The ball back, as you can see now it's like the player is holding the ball more than they usually do. The defenders have gotten smart that they have a special animation now in game, which if they do in this game, I will be able to show you. Otherwise I'll put a clip of it right over here. Yes. So as you guys can see, I'm not leaving the joystick. I'm holding the joystick and doing skills. And players without double touch are performing double touch. For example, Van Dijk. He doesn't have double touch, but he's doing double touch. See? So here you guys can see, he doesn't have double touch, but he does the double touch. Why? Because the advanced setting is on. And you can see how he shields the ball. And there are many new skills also, like step overs are there, but it's very hard to do since I'm trying to figure it out. So we have scored the first goal. It's legendary, so it's nothing crazy, but you have seen how a performance matters, how a player performs double touch even if they don't have the double touch. Now let's try to do something new. So you can see that animation right there usually don't happen. Now it's Messi. He tried to do a new skill there. All I did was tap the dash button 3 times. Watch it closely again. They also added a feature called the foul system, which means normally how a card is displayed based on the player's fouls are not how it works now. Now it depends on the goal. It depends on the goal chance. So if you tackle a player even from back on your own half and it's from behind the player and it's a foul, they give a red card for it, not even yellow. They give a red card, which was not there before. Before, if you used to tackle from far back on your own post, they just give a warning, or maybe if you are lucky they give you a yellow card. That's it. Otherwise they give, now in this new update, they give straight red. So without further ado, let's get into the second half. So our second half has started. That was on mine. Go to the ball with Messi. See, usually Messi, he may not have these skills, but he's doing these skills because it's set in advanced. So they do the skills which combines everything, and that's crazy feature to add. Defensively, as you guys can see, new animations are added. Just by pressing matchup, they won't take the ball. As you guys can see, you need to tackle the ball to get the ball, and a hard tackle may result in a red card. That's how they made the game, and I'm completely fine with that. That makes the game feel realistic more, because if a player tackles from anywhere, if it's a harsh tackle, it's a red card, and that's definitely a good feature to add. So we have the ball back to Messi. We try to give it to Gullit. Gullit loses the ball, but we get it back. We give it to Gerard Muller. See, Gerard Muller, I haven't given Gerard Muller any of those, and the way Gerard Muller is moving, like, is insane, because the gameplay has changed. And also, one more thing I have forgot to say. See, I'm not even moving the joystick at all. Previously, you had to move the joystick and the dash button to perform a skill. Now that is not the case. So he did Gullit did a new animation there. That animation comes when the player has martial turn and you do a quick feint to the side. Like you can see, previously the player will feel stuck on the ground when you do that. But now you can see that he's following up the ball, breaking the defender's angle with 𝗙𝗓𝗡. And 𝗙𝗓𝗡 is one of the best to do the skills with. So you guys saw that. The way 𝗙𝗓𝗡 turned quickly to the side, even with a quick feint. In the previous mode, the previous version before this update, that wouldn't be the case. The player would just leave the ball. But in this, you can see 𝗙𝗓𝗡 staying in that area and getting that ball. That's insane feature added. But if that means the gameplay is gonna get more and more competitive, but that's what makes the game fun and sometimes annoying. So we have the ball with Messi again. We are trying to go solo with this one. I try to do a skill there. I'm still learning these new controls, these new feints. There are a lot which I may have not be able to show in this game. So we'll be doing those in the training. So it's better for you to understand and I can teach you. We hit the bar, unlucky. Let's see. All I did was just flick the dash. Now we'll do a small part of this video on training, so I can show the skills, the new features in there way better than in the legend, because in the legend it's very hard to show because they buff the opponent's player and they debuff our players. So with no script I will show you in the training. So here we are in training. We are set the mode to advanced. As you guys can see in the play settings, it's the feint command type is advanced. This is the new feature. So as you guys can see, my finger is not lifting up from the joystick. It's just there, and all I'm doing is swiping dash to right, left, up and down. This is an amazing feature too. If you click it 3 times, the player performs an overhead, which is the best skill they ever have. And also there's one more feature which I really am trying to do, is step overs. Step overs usually comes, I'm still trying to figure out how it runs off, but let's see. You see that? You see how effective the rainbow flick is? All you have to do to get rainbow flick is triple tap the dash button while you are moving forward. That's all you have to do, then you can do that skill. While pressing dash, you are moving forward, triple tap, they perform that skill. And it's perfect because it helps the players cut over the defender, those who are short. So yeah. Let me show you that step overs. So as you guys can see, all you have to do is just see, they perform a skill, they step over. This was not there. So if you want to get this, you have to switch the mode to advanced. And not only advanced, it should be, as you guys can see how we did that step over again. Once you get used to it, it will be easy. Like, it won't come always, but if you practice more on this, even I am practicing. So if you practice more and more and more, you will get used to it, and this game will be more of a dribbling simulator. But so yeah, that are the new features that is added in this. And about the feint, as I said, the quick feints have changed. As you guys can see how fast 𝗙𝗓𝗡 follows up that ball. Not only 𝗙𝗓𝗡, any player, if you give to Müller, if you do that, you can see how fastly he controls and gets that ball back. That's what makes this game feel alive again. But I wouldn't say it's the perfect one yet, because there are still some smart assist people ruling over the game. So until that thing is gone, you cannot say anything. So I would like to conclude my video by saying, is this the best update? Maybe not. But does it have the potential? Absolutely. Still crosses and all, still feels sluggish, defending can be hard, and now smart assist people has something more fun to play with. And maybe one day if they remove Smartasis as they promised or as the fans request, maybe we will be able to get to enjoy this game once again. So that's all for today's video. Hope you liked it. Hope you liked the review on today's updates. I will see you in the next one. And Radwan from 𝗙𝗏𝗡𝗔𝗟𝗍 out.